Listen, give Southeast Missouri State a lot of credit. I thought they made it difficult there for us. We're really handsy in the first half, and made it just difficult for us to kind of run offense at times, and we contributed to that. But our guys did a great job there the last 30 minutes, particularly in the second half. I thought guys really moved it and shared it, and we were able to make some threes and play inside out throughout the game, but particularly the last 30 minutes. Guys did a great job sharing it and moving it, and it was good to see guys make shots too. And I think defensively we were fairly consistent for most of the game.
Chris, I don't know if I've seen too many box scores where you shoot it that well, have that many assists on that many makes, but have 21 turnovers. I don't know, like,
yeah.
I assume you look at the turnovers a little more?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I thought we didn't play with enough force or strength. Some of them it was really a variety. It was passing turnovers, it was catching turnovers, it was feeding the post turnovers, it was catching it with one hand. We had a couple times where we didn't run the right play and ran into bodies when we had, 3 freshmen out there at one time. So it's just stuff we need to work through and get better at, honestly. I love the 23 assists, but this is now 2 games where we've had a lot of turnovers, and we're playing, I think, the best defensive team I've seen on paper, or I've seen on film since I've been here on Saturday. So we're gonna need to be better for sure.
And Kyle and Caleb both were saying that the last game and the first half of this game, they felt like you were getting sped up a little bit offensively. I don't know if you saw that, and maybe if you view that at all as being over, I don't know what the word is, over anxious, trying to find some offense when things are maybe not going the way you want them to go.
Yeah, I think we were a little bit sped up, and their pressure at time bothered us. Their ball screen defense bothered us at times in the first half with some of their traps and their hedges. We changed a little bit how we were attacking it in the second half, and I think that opened up some things with slipping and short rolling. But some of it is our guys. We've got guys that have great feel. Guys like Caleb can get to spots and make the right pass and the right read in certain situations. Did a great job with that tonight. And of his 5 turnovers, we had 6 last game and 5 this game. A couple of those were, I think, just some calls that I kind of question were a little bit flops. But if that's how the game's going to be called, we got to keep adjusting to that.
When you're talking about passing turnovers and catching turnovers and one-handed catches, what was your frustration level, I guess, as that game went on, and you see some of those pile up when you're coming off a loss in a game where you struggled in some of those areas?
Yeah, I think we need practice time, honestly, and we need to continue to get film work. And I certainly was frustrated with the turnovers, but I think you also got to be careful to not communicate that to such a high level to your group. And if guys aren't doing what they need to do, they need to come sit by me, and we need to have a conversation, and then they need to adjust as they go back in the game. But I think that's the step for us. And again, we had some different guys play tonight, and that was good for us, but probably a byproduct was a little bit of some of the rough play. And
both Kyle and Caleb said that they felt like as the game went on, you guys started playing Ohio State basketball, unlike at Minnesota in some of the first half. Is some of that, in hindsight, do you attribute some of that to the layoff, just losing a little bit of an edge?
I don't know if it's that maybe. I don't know if I'd call it edge as much, Adam. Maybe it is, but I also think that our conditioning and fitness is something I'm monitoring, because we have been tired in a couple spells in these games that I've noticed, more tired than I remember. And I think probably it was good for us to play another game right now. Now we have to give them a day off tomorrow, but we need to get good work in Thursday, Friday.
You said you liked the defensive effort. What did you like on that end, and how important is that when you're struggling offensively and turning it over a lot and giving them a lot of live balls?
I thought we had pretty consistent effort for the most part. We had a couple situations where we lost track of guys who got beat to the outside. We had a couple times where they ripped baseline in the post on us, but that gives us an opportunity to talk to our guys. I subbed a couple guys out and had that conversation, but I think overall our effort on that end was fairly consistent.